Sylvain Charlebois is director of the Agri-Food Analytics Lab at Dalhousie University, and he joins us with his reaction. Sylvain, nice to have you back. And I know that we were anticipating this. There had been a report of it some weeks ago. Now that we've got this official update, do you see anything in the language here that gets your attention?
The issue here is that as soon as you use the word cancer, people pay little attention to the science, and that's the danger here. We've seen that on several occasions from the World Health Organization, and in particular IARC, which is responsible for looking at the research related to cancer. And so now aspartame is part of this Group 2B list, and on that list you can find aloe vera, being a hairdresser, and working night shifts. And so you can see that really it's all over the place. A few years ago, if you remember, John, the same group actually deemed charcuterie and beef as possibly cancerous as well. And so over the years we've seen many alarmist announcements that really led a lot of people, including industry, to scratch their heads.
Well, you heard those comments as we were coming into this segment from the chief financial officer of PepsiCo. He was pretty dismissive of a change in consumer habits, but I'm detecting in your voice the possibility that the consumer habits are going to change.
Yeah, well, even PepsiCo in the U.S. actually reformulated products. They don't use aspartame anymore, and the reason why they did that is because of public opinion. When a group like IARC makes really clear announcements like this, it really pushes industry to reformulate, increase cost of production, and it's all about fear. It's all about assessing fear and managing risks very differently. So in Canada, we haven't seen any changes, but in Canada, over 6,000 food products actually use aspartame. That's a lot of products out there.
So you would anticipate some of that change in the same way that a PepsiCo is changing the ingredient mix. You wouldn't be surprised if we see some of that ingredient mix changing for those products here in Canada.
If aspartame is to become a risk to you and I, you would need to drink as much as 36 cans of soda per day, every day. But that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Companies out there will have to assess whether or not the public will respond negatively to the presence of aspartame. And if the public does respond negatively, food companies won't have much of a choice.
Right. You know, it's one thing how people think about what is in the products that they consume. It's another about when it is okay to be consuming those products. Over the years, we've gotten very accustomed to expiration dates, best before dates, and we should remind our audience there's a big dialogue in Ottawa right now around whether or not we need to keep best before dates in practice at a time when we're talking so much about food inflation. What's your view on that one?
You know, John, in Europe, in the UK, Australia even, we're seeing best before dates disappear. Grocers are actually moving away from the use of best before dates. But in Canada, I'm quite skeptical. We actually surveyed Canadians a few months ago asking them about best before dates. Only 27% of Canadians would be willing to see these dates disappear. So our food safety culture in Canada is amazingly robust, and so people actually want those dates. They need those dates because when you show up at the grocery store, you don't just buy calories, you buy time. Everyone looks at those dates. So that's the trick here. And so I think the key for Ottawa and the industry is to educate people as to what these best before dates actually mean. Best before doesn't mean bad after. And if we do that, well, we'll reduce the amount of waste we generate.
Okay.